say, just to pop into the space, is if you just started your business and you're just learning about what business is, you're likely in a stage of establishing what your business is, establishing what your market is, establishing kind of how you want these things to grow. You need to establish, usually the way that I kind of track phases is you establish first, and then we may be stabilizing, and then we may be scaling. It's really popular online for people to try to tell you that you always have to be scaling your business. You may not be in a space where you're ready to scale, right? You first are establishing a following, establishing a business, putting those roots pieces in the ground. So growing an audience may not be scaling your business. What scaling your business usually looks like, and again, there's a lot of different definitions, so I'm just gonna give you mine. Please take it with a grain of salt. Please take it internally and also do your additional research. Scaling a business is, it can be, once you've got something that is working, there's a product, there is a proof of concept, which they say is basically people pay you, you know how to make it, you know how frequently you need to make them, you got your internal system for how many you gotta make to be able to sell, you know who is buying it. Once you get all those things in place, scaling is taking that and then multiplying it. But it's really hard to hold yourself to a standard of scaling what you don't already have established. So I would say your first step is to get that thing established. Get your first 50 customers with consistency. Figure out who they are, where are they hanging out, what events could you be going to vend at that you may actually be able to see them at. Maybe 1 or 2 online collaborators that could wear your sunglasses, that you could be in conversation with those first customers. And as you're doing your internal business research, you're going on YouTube, you're looking for books and things, make sure you're looking for information from people that are at the start of their business, not for people who are trying to scale their business, because what you do to scale it is almost the opposite of what you do to start it. So it's super important that you know your phase and work your phase.